Good morning, guys. So today we're gonna go to the hospital for my checkup. I have no idea what's expected. I probably won't be able to film inside because it's kind of like a meeting, I suppose. Yeah. Did the bandage off my non-existent train track? Ugh, it's so long. I hope the polka dots go away from where the staples were. Gross. This is how I sit in my car. If I straighten it out, it doesn't feel too bad. If I sit up straight, like in a proper sitting position. My parents are taking me to the hospital for my appointment. Finished. Got stuck in the rotating door. I got stuck in there. A bit emotional, but they said I was all good. So up there, it's a bit hard to see. Wait, hang on, wrong side. That was my old bedroom. Oh no, wait, I was right. It was in that corner. The only thing that's annoying the crap out of me is the bit where I pulled this muscle, and they said if it's still sore next week, come back. But otherwise, they're not going to see me for 5 months. So I'm back in the hospital right now. I just had a CT scan, and the reason why I'm here is because I've been having cramping pain in my abdomen to the point where I've been crying. Very frustrating. I'm currently waiting for the results of my CT scan. If the CT scan can't find anything, then they're going to send me home with some pain relief and some magnesium to soothe muscles. And if there is something wrong, then I'm not sure. At least I don't have that attached to me, so that's okay. Laying down, I'm perfectly fine. Breathing. I spoke too soon. I'm attached to the machine again. Hopefully it's just one bag. It's just sodium to keep water in me. I'm tired. It's nearly midnight. So I ended up staying the night in the hospital. It's like I never leave. I just had brekkie. I decided to have yogurt and there's no muesli. I put a wheat mix in it. I'm just waiting to find out. I was just given some painkillers, and they said the doctor's gonna come see me a little bit later on. I overheard them talking about earlier. Someone said, "Oh, how come she's not wearing a hospital robe?" And the other lady said, "Well, she came in with such comfortable looking pajamas, we'll just let her sleep in them." That's why I'm wearing my muumuu and not a hospital gown, which is nice. I don't know if blue suits me. Yeah, so they just gave me some painkillers. They said it was like an anti-inflammatory to help with, help my stomach, and hopefully it will help with the muscles. And then they said the doctor's gonna come and have a look at me later on. Yeah. So the reason why I'm talking so quietly, hang on. I'm in So I'm not in the same type of like room that I was in before. This is a ward that has like multiple beds. It's like 20 odd beds, but there's only two of us. There's myself and then there's a lady next door. The rest of it's got no one in it. I don't know. I think we're just like in an overflow area or something. Whereas last night the bed I was put in, because this is the third area, so when I first came in, like it's a waiting area. They saw the way I was trying to sit in a chair. She said like they could see that I was trying to lean. So that's why they took me to the other side and put me on a bed, which is actually the place that they bring people in when they come in through the ambulances. So pretty much I was just waiting there, like for my turn, I suppose. And then they put me through to another ward where they were assessing me and organised me to have a scan. And then it was like after midnight. They ended up bringing me here. And so I did sleep a little bit, but it's like, yeah, I think I was brought here, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, I was brought here. And then, I woke up at like 4:30, I had to go to the toilet. I had to get someone to show me where it was. And then, yeah, so I didn't go back to sleep and then I woke up at 7:30 and that's only because they brought me food. And then, yeah, it's like 8:30 now. I hope you can hear me. So I've just had lunch delivered. I don't eat meat, so I'll just eat the rest of it. I'll put the gravy on the broccoli. And I'm glad I got some bread. The butter, I think that's like chutney. And juice. They said I have to drink more liquids. I keep eating too much though. So it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. I didn't show you, Maddie actually just came. He was sitting there, but we're both a bit hungry, so he's gone off to the cafeteria to see what we can get. I've got my fingers crossed for a Vegemite toasty. I don't know if they even make them, but fingers crossed. So what they said is when they did the operation, something about the liver is in the way of the bowel, so your large intestine, because the large intestine isn't just there, it's like wrapped around, and your liver is like here. Or is it there? Heart? His liver's the other side, my bad. But anyways, it was in the way, so apparently there's 3 arteries. If anyone that is like medical like background and they know that I'm making mistakes and when I'm explaining this, just put it in the comments because I'm probably getting this wrong. But they explained to me that there's like 3 arteries that connect to the liver and they cut 2 of them and they leave 1, and then they like move it out of the way or something so they can do what they needed to do, and then they like put it back, reconnect it, I don't know, stick the hoses back together, I don't understand. And what they're saying is when they did blood test and then also when they did a scan, and the scan was only to find out why my tummy is cramping up, they reckon that a little bit of my liver is not working correctly or has like died off or something. Livers do grow back, so I'm not 100% like stressed out, but they are just working it out. So from my understanding is they're getting a second opinion, or radiology or something like that is looking over all my scans, and we'll see what happens from there. Ooh, someone's calling me. Okay, so it was Maddie that called me. Unfortunately, they don't have Vegemite toasties, but they got banana bread. I'm getting that.
So one of the nurses that came in and spoke to him before said that even though they can't work out why my tummy is cramping up, it is it's kind of a good thing that I did come in to have a blood test, because at least they've been able to pick up something that isn't right and they just want to rectify it. So yeah, it could be nothing, it could be something. I don't know if I'm staying here tonight. I have no idea. I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder. So Maddie came to visit me and he got me banana bread. Yeah. Matt's saying to me I'm only here for the free food. I just finished eating my dinner. There's only veggies left. I ate half the veggies. I'm not a huge fan of peas, but I did just eat a huge lasagna. I forgot to show you. I'm gonna eat my bread. Me and my bread. And then I have what was it? Oh, roasted pear. Peach?
And juice.
Poached pear. And a juice, which I probably won't drink because I need to drink water. They are giving me water like in a jug and stuff, but the tap water tastes weird. By the sounds of it, I am staying the night. It's a lot later, obviously in the afternoon. Matt and I are currently watching some TV, and yeah, the reason why I'm going to stay the night is because I haven't got my results back. I think what it is just like your radiology people and all that kind of stuff are obviously just chockers busy. And because I'm not like an emergency, I suppose, I probably just get chopped to the back of the line, so I'll just enjoy the free food for now. I just had a nurse come and tell me that I'm going to be shifted to another room, but they're going to let me walk there. Saying goodbye to my miniature room. And find out what room I'm going to next. My new bedroom. I've got bored, so I'm going for a walk. I'm going to find the vending machine and I'm hoping there's M&Ms. I ended up picking up a crunch bar. They had no M&Ms. I finished my little, almost finished my little boredom lap. Got my trucky. I'm gonna go back to the room. It's very quiet around here because it's like almost 9 o'clock. I think I've worked it out. If you ever need to go to the hospital, just rock up in the middle of the night. There's no one around. And you'll get seen to pretty quick, because that's what happened to me on the time that Matt brought me in for surgery. Alright. It's the next morning and I'm eating brekkie. I was given a menu for tomorrow as well, so I don't know if that means I'm staying. I think they've done it as a just in case. The vampires just came and took lots of blood, and even the lady joked saying, oh, you can need 9 infusion after this one because of how much blood you have to take. So I'm in a different room. I didn't really explain much the last night. So the ward I was in before, there was only myself and one other person. Because that other person was transferred to a different section of the hospital, they decided to take me to a different ward, so that way they can close that one down. Because there's no point having a whole ward open just for me. So in this particular room, there's 2 people. So you got myself and there's a lady on the other side. Yeah. I just gotta go. But I need you. I didn't film it. I'm sitting up now. The vampire just came back and grabbed more blood. He's like, I'm getting the full service.
when your tummy hurts because of surgery, but you are MacGyver. Yeah. Yeah. So today I'm having a scan I'm having a scan on my liver, I think. And apparently tomorrow I'm having an ultrasound, an echo thing on my heart. To be honest with you, I don't really know why, but I'll just let the docs do what they want to do. One of the nurses came in and she goes, "Oh, I recognize you from when you were here a couple of weeks ago." And I said, "Yeah, I'm just back for the free food." She said, "Don't lie to me." So after sitting down for ages doing absolutely nothing, and the fact that it's already after lunch, I'm having lunch. I have a pie and veggies. I have soup and chocolate mousse. Yeah. So it's pretty late in the day now. It's like 4:30. My roommate moved out earlier, and he did just miss my parents. I didn't vlog that, but I had my parents and my sister come and visit. My mom has brought me some change of clothes. I was still gonna wear this though, but like, yeah, the shirt I'm That's so gross. I said, "Oh, it's like when I go camping and I wear the same clothes 3 days in a row." The nurse came in earlier and she said, "Oh, do you need anything?" And I'm like, "No." And I said, "Oh, I know I'm supposed to be having a scan today." And she goes, So I think she's gone off asking. But I do understand I'm low on the priority list. And it is a weekend, so they don't have as many people working. It's different. Emergency is different. And people need it on emergency, that's different. But I'm not an emergency. So yeah. Just waiting for Matt. And yeah. Thing is, because I haven't had my scan yet, if Matt comes, I can't really go for a walk because they might come and get me. Okay, so I had one of the nurses come in just before and explain to me that because it's quite late on a Sunday afternoon, they've decided not to do my scan today and they're going to do it tomorrow. It's a staff. Excuse me, I burped. It's a staffing thing, which is fair enough because I obviously have less people that work on the weekends and more people that work during the week. Tomorrow's a Monday, but so my room that I'm in, you can't see because I got a curtain, but on the other side of my room is like the staff room area where the nurses do their stuff. They're putting in a Domino's order and I'm getting so jealous. I can hear them, they're getting garlic bread. Yeah, I can hear. So I heard they're gonna get Supreme and I heard they're gonna get like meat lovers. And then they were like, garlic bread. And I'm sitting here going, my lady that I'm having for dinner better be fucking good. Because if I'm sitting here and I can smell their pizza, I'm gonna get so jealous. Unless they go eat somewhere else. They probably eat somewhere else. I just find this so funny. So yes, even the doctors and nurses eat junk food too. My dinner's arrived. Maddie's visiting. He's bored already. Ooh, yum. And I got custard. Yeah, Matt's knackered because he started work really early this morning. Now, I'm not too much of a fan of the green beans, but what I'll do is I'll move the corn into my tortellini.
Matt's taking me on an escape mission to the vending machine. I wouldn't mind getting some fresh air. Oh, is it stuck to the table? Is it real? Oh, it's fake. Oh, it tricked me. Alright. So you gotta go down the lift and let's see. Oh, you can't see. But the vending machine's down there.
You got a video going.
Guys, look. It's the sky. We found another area. It's not a children's playground this time. It's like a little foyer. Yay. Matt's tired. He's been working very hard. You're inside a cube. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit of outside time and then we'll probably make our way to the vending machine. I need to walk around. I've been laying down for so long. I need to take myself for a walk on the fake grass. So our entertainment is watching Matt's trains go past, and he can tell me which one has wobbly wheels that he was working on. Probably that one. Yep. That one will probably tip over later on because Matt was working on.
I didn't work on any of them.
I'm kidding around.
We don't repair it, we just go meh.
Meh.
And then when it has a bit
Oh, there's the end.
there you go.
There you go.
So then you've just seen the end of it.
Told you it was 2 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
We came down for a snack and we worked out that wait,
The window on the right is yours.
that one. No.
Yeah, it is. Because you got a window and then a wall.
Oh yeah. No, you are right.
Yeah, so it's on the right.
So that one. That's my room.
I'm having a baby, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you off to the maternity ward. Yeah.
What are we going to name it? Coca-Cola.
Nah, that's copyrighted. Yeah, I didn't. Almost gave the security guard food to Maddie. So what are we going to name your child, Maddie?
Coca-Cola.
Can't, it's copyright.
Cola.
We can't. I'm sure we can come up with a stupid name for Matt's food baby.
What?
Shithas.
Call it TNC.
TNC. What's that mean?
Terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions apply.
Okay, let's go.
I've been wearing these clothes since Wednesday. I know that sounds gross. Wait, no. Thursday. Or Wednesday. Thursday. Friday? I can't remember. Today's Sunday. I'm having a shower. I thought while I'm giving you the full tour, I may as well give you the tour of the bathroom as well. Ta-da! Shower time. Morning, it's the next day, Monday. So I'm gonna have some scans today, but the surgeons came and spoke to me this morning and they said I'm most likely gonna go home. But, okay, so for meals you get given a menu and you get to tick off what you feel like. And tomorrow's menu is like really good. Like pasta, and there's all these rolls and pumpkin soup. And I was gonna say custard and I was like, oh, berry tart. And then I'm gonna get fried rice, custard, cheese and crackers. I'm gonna miss out on tomorrow's menu.
Like seriously, the best thing about being in the hospital is literally just the food. Everything else is boring. Sorry, I was shaking there because I was itchy. Itchy. Let's see what happens. Lord, I'm busting. The vampires are here.
I know, yeah, that's the fun part about the hospital. Pick the closest one to
Yeah.
the other one is actually locked up. Come in, you can just go.
Hey,
Fast and the Furious.
My first wheelchair experience. Okay, so I've been wheeled to a different area. I'm kind of sitting in front of one of the x-ray rooms. I'm not exactly sure what scans I'm having today, but I know one of them is an echo scan on my heart. I probably won't be able to vlog it because electric stuff, you know. Never been in a wheelchair before, so interesting. I could walk, but I'm very slow, so it's faster for the lady just to wheel me up. Show my partner what it looks like. So weird. So I'm back in my room. I've had this put in my arm. So now I've got to. They did that so they can put the dye in for the CT scan, but the one in my like elbow area is kind of annoying because I can't bend my arm. So I'm gonna ask if they can take it out because do I really need it? So now I'm finished having an echo scan, which is pretty much an ultrasound that they did on my heart. It's very interesting. I was looking at the screen and I'm like, I have no idea what he's looking at, but it's lunchtime now. Ooh, yum. And I have pumpkin soup and baked custard.
It's hard work sometimes.
Okay, so I just had one of the doctors come in and explain to me about the CT scan. My echo exam hasn't come back yet, but he drew me a diagram. So this is my liver, that's the spleen, that is supposed to be the bowel that I no longer have. Pretty much what he was saying. So they cut this off, that it connects to the bowel. So, and because I don't have a bowel anymore, that's why they cut that one. And they also did something here. Can't remember what he said, but there's an artery that goes to the right side. Wait, that's the left side, that's the right side, sorry. I know this sounds backwards, but your heart is over there. So you're looking at it the wrong way around. But they picked up a abnormality here and they think there was like a dead spot in my liver because blood's not getting to it. And they weren't sure. So then when they did another scan, they found a blood clot in my liver. And they're not sure what it's from, whether or not it's been there for years or is it from the surgery. Unfortunately, there's not really any way to tell. But just to prevent it getting bigger or spreading, like moving around or having more clots come up, they're going to give me some blood thinners. So apparently I'm going to get given blood thinners for 3 months and then I'll come back and do another scan just to make sure it's gone or no more has popped up. And it's also like a preventative to make sure no more pops up. I haven't got the results from my echo scan yet, so that's the scan on my heart. He's just going to have a look at the moment to see if the results come back, and we'll just wait and see. But they did say because I'm going to start a new medicine, I'm going to sleep the night here again, because they want to make sure that the medicine isn't like affecting me, like making sure I don't get sick from it or anything. So can't remember what I ticked for the dinner menu tonight. Let's find out when it arrives. I think it was pasta. I'll find out. I had to get some chips and Snickers. So I just wake up from a nap. It's only 5:30. I'm about to eat dinner. I just had it delivered. It's a burrito, veggies, and I get custard. Wait. Yeah, sometimes you just want junk food. I don't feel like eating the veggies.
I didn't film it, but earlier my mum and dad came and they gave me some chocolate. Now earlier, remember how I went and got myself a Snickers? I haven't eaten it yet. Still in the drawer there. Maddie's just come to visit me, and he has just brought me a Mars bar. So I'm gonna be all chocolated out.
Matt and I are going for a walk. I just went down the stairs all by myself. Big accomplishment. I know that sounds like something a child would say, but like when you've been a bit bleh for ages, it feels good. So we are going through these magic doors to the outside. Hopefully there's no mozzies. Da, 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 da. Oh man, someone's got my chair. Look at that. So I had my Snickers bar. I'm now currently relaxing on the lawn. This is fake grass, by the way. I just thought I'm gonna lay out here, look at the stars. Matt thinks I'm an idiot. There he is. Oh well.
They go,
Daddy came and he joins me now.
yeah, but better get up.
No.
Yeah.
So we're laying on a fake lawn, and we kind of like it. So we've got to keep note of the appearance. So if we want to buy some fake lawn for our own backyard, because that's probably all going to stick out there.
Yeah.
We've got to start working out what's height. And Matt's going to give an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the best answer you can give.
Yeah.
He's from a TV ad, and Matt's attitude.
Yeah.
People are always staring at us in the windows.
Yeah.
So it's the next morning. It's 9 o'clock. I've had brekkie. I have my phone resting on my knees. So I had brekkie. The doctors came and said I can go home. So I've been given more blood thinners. I'm going to be taking them for 3 months. I don't know if I've said that already. I'm going to lose my phone. The vampire came again. So I'm assuming they have to wait for my blood result to come back to double check. But when she took the blood out of me just then, I noticed it was flowing like really, really well. And she said, yeah, every other time she's taken blood out of me, it hasn't. So yeah, that's where I am. So I'm in the lounge now, and I'm almost discharged. Wait and see. Okay, I'm finally leaving. My intention is to not come back too soon.